Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So you'll see I have a kind of different looking horse than I usually have behind me. So in today's video I'm going to be finally introducing this lady to you guys. Katie, you stay here. Look, I've got the rope on because she doesn't like being part of the video. So this mare is named KADIE. She is actually owned by a friend of mine who is actually also a vet. You guys might remember her from like quite a few years ago when I was in uni. I rode her a couple of times, and she also stayed with me for like a couple of weeks one winter to do some flatwork schooling. So KADIE is 16 years old now. She bred a foal 2 years ago, who's by Dali. I'll put a picture of the foal in. He's now a 2-year-old. He's really lovely, and she's actually currently in foal to a stallion named Warrant. So very exciting times, but Brona thought that it would be nice for her to have one last kind of summer of competing and see if we can jump a couple of 120s is the plan for her, and then see if we can get some on her record, and it just obviously increase the value of her foals and everything like that. So that's the plan with her. You will soon see she is the absolute definition of a pocket rocket. She is honestly a little bit mental and has a few screws loose, I think. Katie, what do you think? Katie says, yeah, I can't even stand by a door for like 2 minutes. So yes, you're just going to have to slightly forgive the way her flat work is. I don't really want to hear people giving out that she's like too fast and too tense. She's gone this way for 16 years. It's a little bit hard to break the habit now. She has a way of going that she likes to do, and that is fast. And she says, you can hold on and deal with it. So that's kind of the way that we compromise with KADIE. But she is settling down a little bit, and we obviously are going to keep trying to get her more and more calm and working a little bit better on the flat. But as they say, it is hard to teach an old dog new tricks. And she definitely has her way of going that she likes to do. So that being said, I'm going to jump her today. I've only jumped her once and it was a little bit mental. I've been doing lots of pull work on her, and she was really good yesterday over the pull. So I'm hoping, oh, now we're best friends. Oh, now we're best friends. How did that happen? You didn't want to stay with me a second ago, and now you don't want to leave. Anyway, mares. She's a lot of hormones going on, pregnancy, all that. Anyway, so I'm gonna give her a jump today. I might bring her to a show this weekend. We'll see how today goes. If not, I'll wait until the following weekend. And yeah, exciting times. And for those of you asking, it is totally fine to ride a mare when she's in foal, especially at this stage of her pregnancy. Like, she's only 40 days in foal. The embryo is the size of my fist. It is absolutely tiny. It has no effect. You're going to see that she's very fat. That is not the foal. That is just her belly. But yeah, it's totally fine. Obviously, she won't be ridden throughout her pregnancy. She's just going to be ridden until August. So then she'll be about 3 months in foal, and then she'll go out into the field and have her foal next year. So that is KADIE. If you have any other questions, let me know. You just hit me there. I don't know why you got all offended. Come here. So I'm going to tack her up now and get going. My dad's going to come down and video, and we'll see how it goes. And we are up and on a mission. KADIE walks with purpose, that is for sure. She's always looking at what's going on. I did wash her 2 weeks ago, so her mane isn't too dirty, but I will need to pull it, flat it down, I think. It's a bit wild. Alright, we'll just walk around and then we'll get going. Are you a good girl, KADIE? Are you a little bit more chill now because you've got it all out of your system? Good girl, you little pocket rocket. Yes, you are. Oh, look, you'll agree with anything I say. I love Holly more than Brona. Oh, KADIE, you're so mean. Oh dear, sorry Brona. She definitely loves you more than me. Good girl. Now we're all done. If you want to hear about a fun quirk of KADIE, it's about her feet. So here, I usually put their feet in that bucket there. KADIE was having none of it. She would eat it, and I was like, so strange because she loves her feet. And I was feeding her out of my hand for like a week, and then I tried the bucket on the ground. She still wouldn't eat it. And then I was like, why are you being so weird? Go back, KADIE. And then I put it in the blue bucket, and now she will eat it, no problem. So, mares. That's what... Also, she's a creeper. Loves to creep out the door very slowly, as if I can't see her doing it. And opening the door. And saying, can I just come out a little bit? You're so naughty. It's a good thing you're cute. Alrighty, so KADIE is eating her feed, kind of very slowly. Oh, she actually is eating it now. Good girl. She's such a worrier sometimes. She doesn't like not being able to see out the door. So yes, KADIE, I was actually really pleasantly surprised by that. Oh. Did the smell of my hair offend you just then? Anyway, she actually cracks me up. She's like such a personality on her. Anyway, I will admit I don't love her so much when I'm trying to do flat work on her, because she's just like, she doesn't want to just trot around. Like she's happy when she's cantering, and she's even happier when she's jumping, and that is just the way she likes to go. So yes, I gave her a jump there. I was really, really pleased with today, because the last few days I jumped her for the first time last week, and it was honestly, had a little bit of fear for my life, like, you know what I mean, just a little bit of fear. It was quite fast, is what I'm saying. The jumps were very small because she hadn't been jumped in like 3 weeks, so I just thought I'd start off small. Me and Brona then concurred that that was a huge mistake, because when the jumps are small, she doesn't see them. She's like, we're just steeplechasing this. So she likes to have a bigger fence, bit of a speed bump. So that's why today I just kind of went straight into jump the water tray as my warm-up, because she had to have a good look at that, and then straight into like a meter or like 90 centimeter fences, and then up to a meter, and she was super good. And I'm really pleased with those distances, because at the start of the week I've been riding that course as poles for the last week, and even just as poles on the ground, she was really like taking kind of off on me, especially to the second part of the distance. She jumped she canter over the first pole quite nicely, and then 2 strides before the second part she would just take off. So I did a lot of circling, I did a lot of like trying different things, like, you know, having more speed in the corner, so that it wasn't so much of I was holding, and then she felt like she had to go forward. I kind of was trying to get a bit more pace to start with, so that 2 strides before, instead of her trying to speed up, she was already kind of at the speed, so she didn't mind taking a little whoa. And yeah, and then lots of circling and lots of trying to just basically talk to her and be like, good girl KADIE. I think she's sick of me talking to her at this stage. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with today, because yeah, it started off quite hairy doing the poles, and then yesterday was the first day that she jumped the poles, really cantered over the poles really well and really calmly. And are you stressing? Why are you stressing? Oh, you're stressing big time. She said, Mom, I'm really stressed. No, you just eat your food, you're fine. Yeah, yesterday was the first time that she cantered over the poles quite reasonable, and, you know, kept the same rhythm the whole way around, so I was really pleased. And then also very pleased that it kind of transferred onto today with the jumps. She was also a very good girl, and I thought it felt quite good, but I was like, ooh, is it still quite fast? I looked at the videos and it actually looks better than it felt. So yeah, it felt faster than it looked, which is good. You're getting nervous, Pooh. She's quite nervous. She doesn't really like being here on her own. because there's none of the other horses are in the yard when she's in, so she doesn't really like that very much. But anyway, she will live. Oh yeah, the other thing that you might notice is that she really drifts to the left. So the way her body wants to be is bent to the right and going to the left. I don't know if that is the wrong way around because the camera light flipped. But yeah, so you'll notice that after the double, she really dives in, falls in with her shoulder, drifts to the left, and her head's bent to the right. And the first time I kind of let her get away with it, which I probably shouldn't have, but then the second time I then made her really bend to the left, move away from my left leg, move to the right, and do a nice circle, and I was really pleased with her there. She did listen to me and she didn't get too frazzled. And then conversely, is that the right word? I don't know. But then also when I'm turning to the right, so say when I'm going to the water tray, she again drifts to the left. So whether she's on the right rein or the left rein, she drifts to the left. So at least it's a consistent thing that she does, and all I have to do is straighten her one way. So yeah, I'm just going to keep working on that, keep working on the flat work, getting her nice and straight, and especially get her bending more and leg yielding to the right. And the final point to note is our little bit of trotting at the end. You didn't see me warm up in the trot. My dad wasn't down and it was a bit mental, so I said we'll let Dad not film that. But basically her trotting is like the way she was trotting at the start of that clip, because she kept thinking she was going to canter and do more jumps. And then once she settled down, that's like the very best she is. So you can see when I had her on the circle, she's better on the right rein to start, and she's best on a circle, and you can see there's glimpses of her thinking about stretching and relaxing, and then she'll go, oh no, I don't want to do that, and then she'll relax a little bit, and then she'll chicken out again. So basically just going to keep just working on her. It's just a bit of pressure and release, get a bit of a bend around the circle, and always rewarding her and always trying to be as soft in the contact as possible, because she doesn't like, you pulling out of her, and I'm trying to get her to just trot around nice and calmly in the same rhythm without me having to slow her down constantly with my reins. So that is KADIE in a nutshell, and I'm really excited to see how her foals turn out. We gave her 2-year-old a little bit of a loose jump over like a tiny cross pull a couple of weeks ago, and he was quite exciting. So I'm excited to see him as a 3-year-old, and I might just steal him from Brona to break him in. We'll see when she wants to sell him, but yeah, I'm excited, and I'm excited to see her future foals, because yeah, once she's finished competing this year, she's going to be basically retired from ridden work. Brona might do the odd bit with her, but basically she's going to be a brood mare after this summer. So yeah, this is your last hurrah, KADIE, and then off to just eating and getting fat in the field, which she will love. I'm also going to very sneakily put in 2 rounds of show jumping, because yesterday I went to a show with Dali, and I've been posting everything on Instagram, but I know a lot of you guys don't have Instagram, and I didn't vlog 2 of the shows. So last Saturday I went to a show with Dali and we jumped 80 and 90, and in the 80 he was really good, except one jump he had a really big spook at, but he kind of stopped, and then I got him going and he just kind of jumped it from a standstill, so knocked it down, but was quite pleased that he jumped it, especially compared to obviously the last vlog where we had like a million stops and it was a bit of a disaster. He was like a lot more confident, and in the 90 he flew around, went clear, really nice. Then yesterday we brought him to the midweek show, so it's like a Wednesday, it is a registered show, but it's just on a Wednesday. Jumped the 80-90, double clear both his rounds, he jumped absolutely super. So I will put in those rounds for you guys now.
Very well done there to Holly and Davin Flush and lovely double clear. So next to go is...
The next vlog you're going to see is going to be a show vlog from this weekend coming, where Dali is going to jump the 90 and possibly the metre, and KADIE is coming too, and she's going to jump the metre. So yeah, very excited to be bringing the two of them. I don't know if KADIE's been on a lorry before, I just realised, so we're going to have to see how that works and maybe give her a test run up the ramp, but I'm sure she'll be good as gold. She's travelled like a million times. So yeah, I'm very excited to bring her to our first show together. Although I've ridden her quite a few times, don't think I've ever competed her, so that's exciting. And then Dali is finally going to step up to the metre. Woo! Oh, I just wanted to get him back up to the heights he was jumping before, but I need to take my time, need to be nice and patient and give him good experiences. This has been a ramble and a half. I'm going to call this Meet KADIE and an update. Another update is that Khal, he got a cut in the field a week and a half ago. It meant that we couldn't go to Cavan to jump our first Grand Prix of the year. I'm so sad because I was so excited. But yeah, he cut his leg on some wire, acting the maggot. Very bold. It was quite swollen, but he was never lame on it. So I was like, thank God, he hasn't done any proper damage. I cold hosed it for like 20 minutes twice a day for like a week. And the swelling went down, but the cut was still there, and he then went a little bit sore on it, and I was like, is this just because you have a wound on your leg, or have you pulled something, tweaked something? But that lasted like 2 days, and now the wound is basically healed and he is totally sound. So I rode him for the first time today. So pleased to be back on Khal, and he is hopefully going to a show next Wednesday to prepare for his first international show. So exciting. He is jumping in his first international show in the first week of June. It is like 3 days. He's going to jump like mostly 130 rounds. It's a 2-star. It's actually in Mullingar, very convenient. And my dad's away, classic. He's left me. So I think I've found a friend, hello Michelle, to help me literally help me put up poles in the warm-up and video my rounds. So yes, hopefully that all works out. If not, I might be begging some random people on Instagram to help me. So yeah, very excited. So this is the update now. This is all the updates are done. Okay, great. Yeah, that's everything. So I will see you in the next video, which as you now know will be the show vlog on Saturday. Hopefully I get this up tomorrow, which is Friday. Gonna do it. Yeah, I'm very excited. My arm hurts from holding this camera, like that's how long I've been videoing for. I'm very sorry, I'm gonna cut this down big time. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Say bye to KADIE. KADIE, nope, she's decided she knows. Oh, hey, say bye KADIE. Bye bye. And I hope you like the video, and like, comment, tell me how excited you are about me having a grey horse to wash for every show. Any tips, greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next video. Bye guys. Bye. Also, KADIE lives with the 2 yearlings, Wiggy and Flojo. Like how big they've gotten. They've lost all their winter coats, so they actually look nice now. Oh, shiny. So are you. Well, you still have that fluff on your belly, Wiggy. It's a bit funny looking. Yeah, it is. But he looks great. And so does Flo. So another update. This time on the babies. They're very friendly, as you can see. They get fed all the time.